Frank J. Selke was a tough, hard-nosed, God-fearing man who was an assistant general manager with the 1945 NHL champion Toronto Maple Leafs. But what does this have to do with basketball? Well, Frank's name was engraved on the Stanley Cup as F.J. Selke, Assman. And this is the story of how he helped organize the first game in NBA history. But before we go any further, let's back up just a bit. Before there was ever an NBA, there was a BAA, that is the Basketball Association of America, which was founded by a good old boy network of hockey arena owners from across the US and Canada. Now, these cantankerous old dudes didn't think too much of basketball. In fact, they thought shooting a leather ball through a hoop was more of a circus sideshow than a sport. But they wanted to fill empty arena dates to boost revenue. So they got around the table and had a meeting in New York where they officially formed the BAA, assigned franchise rights amongst themselves, and probably sat around chomping on cigars and comparing the assets of each other's mistresses. Now, this is where the ass man comes into play, because Conn Smythe, the part owner at the time of the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Maple Leaf Gardens Arena, was supposed to be one of the old dudes in attendance at the New York meeting. But he was overseas taking care of more important business, if you know what I mean. So in his place, Maple Leafs exec Frank Selke Sr., our ass man, was left in charge. And by being in the right place at the right time, he unwittingly made history by organizing the first NBA game. Not only did he find the backers to put up the $150K, that's 2.4 million in today's dollars, necessary to found Canada's first pro basketball team, the appropriately named Toronto Huskies, but he also made sure the arena he was left in charge of, Maple Leaf Gardens, hosted the first game. Now, unfortunately, this is where our feel-good story ends, because the Huskies, they suck balls, and they lost the first game in BAA, now NBA history, on November 1st, 1946, to the New York Knicks, 68-66. And the team only lasted a single season before folding due to poor attendance. This, despite crazy promotions like giving away free leggings to anyone who would attend the game. Who would have thunk it?